Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Adrian here. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Twitch channel. Welcome back to Friday Night Fights. Yeah, I kind of missed last week's Friday Night Fights because I had to go watch Black Panther, which is a pretty decent movie. But we're back on track, and tonight we're doing something special. Well, more special for it has more significance this week because it is the Lord of the Rings Online, and we're gonna be doing some PvMP tonight, which is, you know, one of my first loves when it comes to like PvP and MMOs. Lord of the Rings Online, of course, is my first MMO, so I've spent a long time, or a lot of time, you know, PvMPing out in the Ettin moors. And so here's the groundwork. We are on the Arkenstone server. I usually play on the Landrevel server. That's my main server, but because of where I am in the world, you know, trying to stream some PvP on Landy may not be good for action, because that's what we want to do. We want to PvP, so that's why we are on Arkenstone, which is one of the most populated LOTRO servers currently. And yeah, I do have some freeps here, but I haven't really touched them in over a year and a half, maybe. So all these people just sitting here are, well, they're just collecting dust. So what we want to do is head over to Monster Play. Now, I'm aware that not a lot of people have probably played LOTRO, either watching this on Twitch or when I import this over to YouTube. So I will do my best to try and explain PvMP, what it is, what's it about, and it's important for me to mention that I'm also doing this from the Creepside or the Monster side, so there is Monster Play here. So LOTRO's PvMP, you know, you're not gonna find like arenas or whatever. This is a persistent map. It's just one map. It's called the Ettin Moors, and it's just a battle between the free peoples of Middle-earth, which are commonly known as Freeps, versus the monsters, which are commonly referred to as Creeps. So because I've dropped my LOTRO subscription, I haven't been playing LOTRO. You guys know that if you've been watching my YouTube reviews and whatever. So I kind of dropped the sub, which means I cannot go to the PvP area, the Ettin Moors, on my main character, the Freep side. I have to play a monster class, and if you have a free account, you can play as the Reaver. So there's a bunch of different classes here for LOTRO's PvMP, because on the Freep side, you know, you've got all your classes. You can bring out your Runekeeper, you can bring out your Lore Master, the Captain, Champion, whatever you want to do, you can do. On the Creep side, you only have a set amount of classes, and LOTRO hasn't really added any new classes in quite a while. Actually, they've never added any classes at all since vanilla. You have the Reaver, which is the orc kind of warrior. Think of it as the opposite of the Freep champion. You have the Weaver, which is a spider type class, and this one just does a lot of CC and dot damage. It's ranged as well. You got the Black Arrow, which is the opposite of the LOTRO Hunter. Lots of pew pew. I love killing Black Arrows. I just hate them so much. Then you have the War Leader, which is the opposite of the Freep Captain class. He does a lot of buffs. He can hit res, lots of group party-based stuff. You have the Warg. This is the opposite of the Burglar, because this one can stealth, and you can, you know, hide in plain sight and go up and just gank lobies, I suppose. Finally, you have the Defiler, and this is the Creepside's most... well, it's your main healing class here. I mean, the War Leader can heal. It's not as, you know, not a big bursty heal as much as the Defiler can do. So this is your healing class here. So I don't really have all of them unlocked. I only have, well, I have the Warg unlocked and the War Leader unlocked, because if you're a free-to-play player or you're not using a subscription, you have to buy these with the LOTRO points, formerly known as Turbine points or whatever. So I'm gonna create a new Reaver and jump into game, and let's see what PvMP is all about. I'll explain it for new players, and let's hope we get some action tonight. I'm also playing with a very good friend of mine and my one true PvMP partner in crime. I've got Wiga here with me on Discord. Hello, Wiga.
Hey, everyone.
So the deal is, Wiga's not really feeling too well, so I'm not gonna make her talk too much. But yeah, she'll probably curse alongside me when we die a lot, I think. So let's
try to curse in Spanish so nobody knows what I'm saying.
Cursing in Spanish, that works for me. Alright, I'm gonna create a Reaver and we're gonna jump in. First thing first, you gotta name your Orc Reaver. Wiga's already made her Reaver. She's already in game. What do you call your Reaver?
It was just a random generator. Cat.
Alright, so you can use the random name thingy here. We got Cadrog. You know, these are all lore appropriate names. that the in-game name generator is going to help you with. So Kadrog there, Doog, that sounds odd, Stargach, Gudnuguz, Nargad, Dumus, Grukurus, Jesus Christ, these pronunciations, Fikburol, Tazmadru, Sakrash, Adkaroth, Fragaruz, Draudan. That actually sounds pretty good. Draudan. I can live with Draudan. So let's go ahead and create Draudan here. Okay, now we're heading into the game. Again, we're playing on the Arkenstone server, which is not our home server. Our home server is Landrival. Anyway, checking in chat here. We got Punk saying woot, woot back to you, Punk. We got Oddnot in chat. Hey, Oddnot, what up, man? He says, hey, stream, hey, Adrian. How you doing, Oddnot? What you been playing these days, man? Still playing WoW? We got ggmyster as well. Says, sup, guys? Are you playing a War Leader closest to the Cappy? I thought about it, but the thing with the War Leader is it's just there's nothing like I've played on Landrill. My War Leader is thankfully of a higher rank, but here if I'm starting a new War Leader, you know, it's just you can't do anything. You hit like you're wielding like a tissue paper. You don't do any damage, and when it comes to balance now in LOTRO's PvMP, I think if you're just starting out as a creep, oh, it's gonna be so hard for you to do any damage at all. Alright, so here we are in game. This is the Atmos, and I'll show you guys the map and everything. Let me just get some stuff figured out, because it's been about 2 months since I've jumped into LOTRO doing any type of content, so I need to get used to my controls again. I need about a minute to orientate myself, so I have the PvMP plugin here, which I used to use a hell lot. Control / Sorry, what was that, Wiga?
I forgot to download it.
I mean, it's not like, unless you plan to like go all the way up to like rank 10 on Arkenstone, I probably won't need it here, right? But it is nice to have. Out of habit, we usually do keep that stuff. So I've got my buff bars too, Palantirs right there, and I'm gonna bring down the nameplate thing here somewhere here, because I like having my top left cleared, and that way you can read chat too. I'm just gonna bring my opponent vitals to the middle of the screen, like that, and I think we're good to go. Alright, so as a new creep player, this is the Atmos. I'm gonna open the map for you guys. This is just the area that PvP takes place in, because LOTRO doesn't have open world PvP. It's not that type of game. It doesn't have arenas or battlegrounds as most other MMORPGs do, which is something that I really enjoy. LOTRO's PvMP is just persistent, just in this particular map. And the creeps will start down here. This is GV. Shit, what's the long form name for GV again? Glanvrig. There we go. Yeah. So creeps start in GV, which is Glanvrig. And you can access, as a free peoples, if you want to play your main class in LOTRO, your captains, your champions, your guardian, whatever, you can access you can come to GV through stables using South Bree. Where else can you access PvMP from? There's a map that you can trade in as well using the PvMP currency, which is called commendations. When you kill a creep, or when you kill an enemy player, or when you turn in a quest and whatever, you'll get those currencies. You'll get a commendation. And you can use that to spend for a few things. So from the Creepside, you'll get a map that you can buy, and that can automatically port you to GV Creepside, so you don't have to go looking for a stable. Creepside, we start all the way up here. Now with LOTRO, you can't really zoom in the map a little bit, so you just have to see it from up here, and I hope you guys can see the map. We are in Gramsfoot, so you'll see a lot of players referring to it as Grams, because that's just short. And all these things around the map, the ones with the eye, simply means which faction holds control over a particular keep or an outpost. Now, there's 4 types of keeps here, I think. You have this one here, that's TR and Lugs. I'm not gonna say the full name because I can't remember it. And then we got the what is this? Toll Askarnan right in the middle of the map. So this is like the middle point, I suppose, between the two factions, and battle can take place anywhere on this map. And a lot of things in PvMP, like the big group fights, usually involves one faction trying to turn over a certain keep in logs. So when that happens, the whole map will get a notification saying this keep has flipped to Creepside or Creepside. That's an indicator that, okay, there are enemy players there, let's go get a fight. And then towards the top here, you've got the mine, and at the bottom here, you've got the...
I just got one-shotted by a berg.
Oh no. Where was that?
Right outside the Grams.
Alright, so it looks like we do have action tonight. There are people. We just got one-shotted by a berg. This is gonna be so painful. Are you doing any of the starter tutorial type quests?
That's what I was doing while you were talking.
Alright, so I'll try and catch up and let's see if we can get that berg. So there's a burglar player that's nearby, and the thing about, you know, playing a burglar or a warg is that you can stealth, you know, so you can move around the Atmores without being seen. So I'm going to do a tutorial here. All the creep classes, you have a tutorial to complete before you can start earning maps, and maps are basically your travel points. You can travel to different parts of the Atmores, because unlike the freeps, your main classes, there's no horses. Creeps cannot ride anything, even though they'll be super cool, like, you know, riding some wargs or something. That's never going to happen when it comes to LOTRO. So instead of using mounts, we either get to run around the map on foot, but again, all your creep classes have like running buff skills that increases your speed, or your war leader, which is the captain type class for the Creepside, can have a, you know, running buff. That's just going to make things go faster. But the most popular way for creeps to go around is by using the maps. So to start getting the maps, you have to do the tutorial here. So pay attention, maggot, you're nothing. Spec, I don't know why Mortarif sent you here, but perhaps you can help. Head out the front gate and lead me to the fray. Speak with Chief Guard Duthus at the first campsite. I mean, it's been so long since I've, you know, done this stuff, but, you know, when it comes to the writing for the creep side, I always find that refreshing because it's different from the freep side. You know, it's guttural, it's very barbaric, and that's what you expect, you know, from the orcs and the freep side and everything. If you play a different creep class, like a spider or a warg, then your first starting area, the NPCs that will deal with you will be related to your race. So if you pick a spider, you'll go deal with spiders and etc, etc. So we got somebody out here. This guy is a rank, oh, Chief Warrior. I think that's rank 6 or rank 7. BA, just chilling around. We have another, we got a rank 3 thing. Rank 3 or rank 2, I don't know. Skirmisher here. So that's a bunch of people. Is that you, Wiga? Lollycat? Loycat?
Yeah.
Alright. So, two lobby freevers, that's what they call us, because if you play for free, the only creep class you can roll is a reaver. So freevers are the term that, you know, they give people. So the quest is sending me out to talk to this guy, Chief Guard Duthers, and he's probably going to yell at me and tell me to go back in. What are you doing here, recruit? You aren't ready to step out of here. Oh yeah, I forgot about the fellowship thing. Thank you, Wiga. So yeah, you join groups and stuff, and there's raids for both sides, so you can raid in here and whatever. What are you doing here? Return to the fort now and speak with Uglash. Come back to me when you've learned a thing or two about fighting in here. There's some new icons at the bottom of the quest panel that I've never seen before. It's like there's two blue icons. One is filter this quest on this character, and filter this quest on all characters. Interesting. Has there been some changes to LOTRO's UI that I've...
Oh yeah, that was, I think, the last update.
Interesting.
You filter items too.
Ooh. Oh, damn it, my bags are all over the place. Yeah, there's a lot of admin type stuff that I usually do when I start a new character. Tonight I'm not gonna bother because this guy's just gonna get farmed. Alright. Pitiful peon, you've passed the first test. You follow orders blindly, even when it means certain death. Well done. Now let's see if you can learn more obvious ideas, like the orc with the biggest sword wins. So, completing quests, I know it's a PvMP map, and I know it's a PvMP mode, but there is PvE in the Atmores that serves sort of like a supplementary income for you, or, you know, it's a supplementary way for you to earn whatever your currency is. So, infamy is a separate currency from accommodation. Accommodations are things you spend. So I think my UI is kind of blocking the PvMP plus panel, but let me just open up my wallet. Do I have any accommodations? No, I don't, because I'm on a different... Oh, there it is. So under your wallet, you'll see the accommodations, and that's the amount that you have. So I've got 25 or 15,000. So there's only 15k accommodations you can carry around at any one time. So when you hit the cap, you won't earn any more if you're out here PvMPing. So you need to hit a vendor and start getting stuff. So that's one currency that you earn. The other currency is more of a passive thing. This is your rank currency, and for creeps it's called infamy, and for freeps it's called... I forgot.
Now?
Renown. Thank you. Yes, renown. So that's what's gonna progress your rank bar, and when you fill up that bar by killing things or by completing quests, that's how you gain ranks. And ranks in PvMP does give you some boosts. You know, they'll get like minus mitigation, plus mitigations, and we'll check it out later on. So I'm gonna turn this in, and he's gonna give me a trait here. Sorry, a corruption that I can go and equip now. So it's going to tell you everything you need to know about infamy and renown. There's actually an in-game tutorial, but I'm just, you know, letting you guys know. So return to the trainers and learn how to improve your skills is the next tutorial question. So let's go and do that real quick. You've done all this, Wiga? Damn. I guess I talked too much. Alright, so that's my speed boost, which doesn't do a damn thing. That's so slow. Okay, I'm at the wrong area. Let's go get our corruptions. So the thing about this is, you know, on the Freep side, if you're playing as a Freep character, your main class, you know, you can bring all the gear and all your legendary weapons into the moors, and all those will affect your PvMP. Creeps don't have that. Like, my character sheet is just that. You don't have items, you don't have equipment. The only thing Creeps can do to buff up their character is to earn skills and put in corruptions and traits that's gonna beef up your character. To try and match the current power creep that the Freeps have, you know, based on what they do in PvE. But there's also an Ettin Moors or PvMP specific mechanic in place that serves as, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's called Audacity. That kind of is a PvMP specific thing. So let me just get this done. Talk to Azreck, the Corruptor on Gramsfoot. So Azreck is right here. And talk to Durgalob, just to send you stuff. I mean, I've done this so many times, I'm not even reading now. They talk to Uglok. Way back here. Oh gosh, oh, you know what? First I'm gonna slot my skills. Oh no, I don't have enough slots. Because, again, I dropped my subscription, so I'm kind of playing as a free player now. So as a free player, you only get 2 trait slots, 2 race slots. Race simply means you can change the appearance of your creep class, so not everybody looks like that. And then you got the class slots, and oh no, I don't even have an appearance slot. Son of a gun. It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and equip this. So that goes under equip traits, and that will give me 2.5% melee damage increase, but I lose health for that. Let's go ahead and click confirm. So now I've got 1 trait slotted in. It's not going to do much against the Freeps of today, 2018. Simply because of, you know, with all the new gear that all the Freep side have got since the Mordor expansion, I think the armor, the legendary weapon and the armor power creep has gotten so high, I think, that I don't even know if we stand a chance. So I've got a new quests. Once you've done the tutorial, a whole bunch of quests will open up. I'm just going to pick up everything, and we're going to do things as we go along. So in the meantime, I'm going to check in on chat here. I see it moving. Sorry, you guys. Alright. We got Nick Scryer in chat. Hey, Nick. What up, man? Did I get everything? I'm picking up everything. You picked up all the quests too, Wiga, or?
No.
Okay, I
remember.
I'll share a bunch. So that's one of the complaints probably that LOTRO PvMP has at the very beginning, is that, you know, for Freeps, you do your PvE, you know, during the day or whatever, and then when you want to PvP, you come out to the moors and start PvPing. Creepside, if you're a Creepside exclusive player, and trust me, there are people who don't even play their alts anymore. I said don't play their main characters on the free people site. All they ever do is just exclusively play Creepside, and I know a few people like that. It's a total, I mean, it's a totally real thing. You know, nobody leaves Creepside. There are people like that. And all they do is just play Creepside, and it's kind of crazy thinking about it, because besides just grinding, you know, all these daily type quests, because a lot of the quests that I picked up, actually all of the quests I picked up here are dailies for the creeps. It's Oh no, are you under attack, Wiga? Hang on, I see Wiga getting... Oh! Where was that?
There's a couple of bergs.
I see. So, that's a little burglar over there, and alright, I'll wait for you to come back and then we'll go jump him together. We'll show off some PvMP action. I mean, if you guys have played LOTRO in the past, you guys know what the combat is all about. I'm just gonna go move my skills around a little bit because my number 1 key isn't working. I gotta start with number 2. So we're probably just gonna give this guy free renown, but hey. Alright, let's go. I think
the big guy's attacking him.
Alright, charge. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. So, with the help of some other creepies, this guy's dead. But it's a burglar, and again, burglars are really popular for PvMP in the Morse because, you know, you can sneak around unseen. That guy has a cool reverse skin. All right, we go. What do you want to do? Have you done the slugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were talking a lot.
Yeah, I know. Mulatic. Oh, Mulatic sounds very, very familiar. Mulatic.
Did you put your oh, never mind.
Could you say that again, Wiga? I didn't catch that.
I was gonna ask if you put your target assist up, but if we're gonna die, it doesn't really matter.
Due diligence, yes. Target assist. Oh, I forgot how to play LOTRO, man. It's been so long. Hang on here. Let me see.
Open up your social.
Social. Raid. Show vitals. Man. Oh, assist window. There we go. Gotcha. So yeah, that's pretty helpful because, you know, whatever Wiga focuses on, it'll show up there. So, you know, for healing or whatever, for quick access, you can just, you know, click on that and you'll automatically swap to the target. And I guess we're gonna go full of Mulatic. I mean, Mulatic sounds so familiar. Like I know Mulatic. I wonder if you kind of popped up in one of my streams before, because that's a name that I. Oh, Wiga just got stunned. Here is a Berg, and here's the PvMP. I'm kind of lagging on my screen, so I'm actually not sure if it's lagging on stream or not, but my health is going down, so I'm not... Look at the Berg's health. That's hardly ever going down, but again, this Berg is rank, that looks like purple, that's either rank 10, no, that's rank 12 or 13. Third Marshal is rank 12. So, I'm a rank 0 Reaver, and that's a rank 13 Berg. And the other Berg is, no, both Bergs are rank 13. Wow.
Oh, stay dead, stay dead, stay dead.
Why, what's up?
I think if you stay dead, you can leech some comps. Or,
oh yeah, that's...
now, whatever that is.
That's true. Mulatic's running, though.
Okay.
Oh, he could almost get the other Berg. The other Berg's health is just... It's almost down. Come on, Mulatic. You got this. We're just like hanging here watching. Finish him off. Oh, he got it. Nice.
Did you get any points?
I don't think so. I didn't tap that Berg. So...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was doing the smaller Hobbit. So there's tapping here in game, guys, for those of you watching on stream. So if you are not partied up with the other creep or anything, and if you don't attack the creep, and that creep dies, you're not gonna get the renown and the commendations. That's another way for you to earn those 2 currencies in LOTRO's PvMP, which is simply to kill things, or just open tap. You know, make sure you touch them or you hit them, you know, if you want to get that. All right, I'm gonna check it on chat real quick here. Oh boy, where did I stop? Sorry guys. ggmyster says, "Oh, BA hater." I don't hate BAs. I just like fighting against them on my captain because I'm not sure how to explain that, but yeah, I just like fighting against BAs. We got Kairu in chat. Hi Kairu, how you doing, man? ggmyster says, Doo sounded good. And Oddnot says, nah, I quit WoW for a few weeks back. Been playing some random games, DC Universe, Rift, and then back to Star Wars last night. Oh, how's Star Wars again, Oddnot? What are you doing? Are you going through the class stories, or what made you come back to Star Wars? ggmyster says, Creep are top left. I think you mean Freeps are bottom right of the map. Yeah, I think that's what I said. GV and Grams. I think I explained that. ggmyster just get out there and kill those slugs, greedy. Get rid of all that. ggmyster says, lol, you both look like a bunch of noobs. That's the thing. I mean, I would love to go back Creepside, but I don't know. LOTRO in general, just the subscription is just. I mean, the thing is, I'm not playing as much as I'm kind of done with Mordor and waiting for update 22, and LOTRO subscription isn't really on the menu, so to speak, to borrow a phrase from the something around here sneaking. It's an orc. All right, I'm coming to you. Are you at Lugs?
Well, I tried to make it to Lugs, but I died, so now I'm at Lugs Res.
Nice. So, based on your Reaver skills, you have like a charge thing here that you can use to speed up movement across the map. Again, because these are newly created Reavers, which are the basic warrior type creep class. We can't really do anything in terms of fighting against current endgame Freep players. Like, I've only got 1 corruption. I don't even have a rank. I'm an unranked creep. So as a Freep, you know, if I was playing this Freep site and I saw myself here running around, oh, I'd be licking my lips because I'm an easy farm. So Cottingberg adds slugs. Another cool thing about the PvMP, you know, the Creepside community, very, very helpful. They will call out things on the map, so on the chat, which is kind of blocked by my webcam right now, but that's usually what it is. At the beginning of the stream, you know, I gave you guys all that little TR, TA, lugs. I mean, these are all short form abbreviations of the keeps, the various different keeps in LOTRO. And I'm in one right now. This is the lugs keep, which is primarily for the creep side. I mean, creeps can come here and take it whenever they're dominating the map, but this is usually the creep side's keep. Okay, I'm in the front door of Lugs, just waiting to get killed. Are you making your way up from the Lugs res? Oh, you're in the hills. I'll come to you. And hopefully not get jumped by a creep. The thing is, it could be so peaceful just strolling out here in the Ettin Moors. You're not seeing anything because it's a pretty huge place, the Ettin Moors, for you to try and cover on foot. Oh, I just passed by Wiga. You know, so if you're out here, especially now, it's early morning for those of you in North America, and so it's not exactly a populated time in the Ettin Moors to be playing. So this could be pretty deceiving, you know, running around the map, you don't see anything for like 10 minutes, and then wham, a group of Bergs, or if you're on the Freep side, a group of Wargs will jump you, and yeah, free infamy and renown, depending on which side you play. So yeah, we're a couple of rank 0 greenies, rank 0 creep scrubs just running around PvP. Alright, well, hit to the top, I'm going to check in the chat here. Otnod says, how enjoyable is LOTRO as a free-to-play player? I don't have the fun to put in money into the game or buy any of the expansions. Can I still have fun in game without too many restrictions? Oh, I would say, I mean, I was a free-to-play player for about 4 months, I think, and then I just gave in and bought the subscription because I got to a point where I needed all the quest packs because I wanted to enjoy the full LOTRO experience. But thinking of it from your point of view, Adnan, I would say it can feel a little grindy if you don't have, or if you don't, you know, put in at least maybe 1 month worth of sub just to unlock or get the month's worth of TP and then try and unlock the quest packs and whatever. The main story, I think, you know, it'll always be free. It's free up to like Helm's Deep, and then you gotta pay for Helm's Deep. And then it's free again after Helm's Deep, so that's kind of weird how that worked. But I would suggest because with LOTRO, a lot of the expansions do go on sale pretty regularly and very cheap too. Like the last one, the winter sale, all the expansions you could pick up for like 20 bucks tops, because they were all brought down to like 5 USD, 3 USD, which is actually really cheap. So yeah, I mean, if you're playing for free, you can go up to about towards the end of the Lone Lands, which is level 25 or so, and that is your only free quest pack, I think. And then after that, if you want to quest in any of the other regions from 25 onwards, North Downs, Even Dim, what else we got? All those stuff you gotta buy, and if not, then the 1 month sub should, you should be able to get pretty far. Hope that answers your question, man. And Pong says, "Oh shit, LOTRO." Pong says, "Good old Freep versus Creep." He says, "Try and become a troll. Those were fun." The trolls were... See, the thing about the trolls is it's not really... I mean, if it's a big group versus group thing, the trolls are basically used as a pushing thing. Back when I was playing heavily, the trolls were used as a pushing mechanic. But later on, the trolls were just a troll thing, you know? People got the troll just to troll. Like, you know, on a good night for a Creepside, because I play 95%... My entire LOTRO playtime, 95% has been on the Freep side. So whenever we're dominating the map, you know, we'd be camping Grams, which is this top left side of the map. That's where the, you know, if we're dominating the map, all the Freeps will just go and camp here, waiting for the creeps to come out so that we can farm them some more. And then the troll they just, you know, buy a troll. I forgot how you get a troll. I think it's 500 or 5,000 commendations, I think, for you to play as a troll. So your entire skill bar changes and everything, and then you can come out and push back the Freeps. But that doesn't happen. At least the last time I properly played PvMP was mid to late 2016. Didn't happen anymore, because the Freeps can kill the trolls so fast. You know, the Freep side power creep is just so high with all your oh gosh, help me out, Wiga. What's the main thing with Mordor? Mordor sockets? Are they even called sockets? What are they called?
Essences.
Essences, that's right. With all their essences and stuff. Like Audacity. Look, Audacity is a thing. Where is it? Audacity. Shit, I can't even find it. Oh, it'll be on your PvP. The War. There you go. So when you can access this panel from your character screen. So this is going to tell you how effective you are in PvMP. Like the more ranks you get, the higher some of these stuff. It just tells you, your deaths and kills and whatever. And I'm rank 0. You can see on rank. Audacity is something. If you're playing on the Freep side, you can increase this by getting PvMP specific armor sets and improving that. Nowadays, because of Mordor and Essence power creep and everything, nobody gives a shit about Audacity anymore. People just come out here full Essence gear and just one-shot people. So we have just come down from the lugs into this is not my favorite area to be, actually, as a Freep. But as a creep, I feel different. Like everything feels different when you're a creep. Like you don't feel that danger when you know there's like clear and present danger.
Yeah, Almost is headed into TA.
Great. From a creep side too, you'll have all these resources on the map. These are troll stones which you can collect, and you can turn them in, because there'll be some dailies from all the different keeps and NPCs that will require like that 10 troll stones or whatever. So you can go around the map and oh, I see a Bjorning. Is that you fighting down there? I think it's you. On my way. We have a Antoha, which is a rank 6 or 7. So I'm gonna try and slow him down. So that's I know, right? We are unranked Freevers. I think he could take us on. Like he could totally stop, turn around, and fight us.
Heal up all this damage we did.
This is annoying. All right, move away. He's got a very heavy attack that we want to avoid. All right, he didn't use it. I think he just used that as a heal. So this could take like 5 minutes. So this is a Bjorning class which came out in 2014 or 15. I think 2014. And the Bjornings, they can shapeshift, as you can see, and when they go into that, depending on what they traded on, They can either heal or tank or just do a lot of rage type damage. And you know, we're doing some damage to him, but he's healing that up pretty easily. So okay, he tried to berserk or execute me there, which kind of missed. Or I wonder if he hit Wiga, I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm almost dead, yeah.
Alright. Did you get any potions from the programs?
No.
Yeah, I didn't get potions either. Next round. But we're probably gonna res at Lug's res. And now we're fighting the water.
Oh, he got me.
Oh boy. He's check. I've turned down my graphics specifically for tonight, guys, because I know playing LOTRO on the heaviest graphics is gonna be really annoying, especially in PvMP. Yeah, I'm not making any headway when it comes to damaging this damn thing.
I think he's a tank bear.
Tank bear. Okay, so it's probably, what is that? Yellow.
Yellow's healing.
Yellow's healing. Oh man, he just got up to full health. So this is your struggle if you're a brand new Creep player and you you want to come out here and just jump into battle. Welcome to the club. I'm about to go down here. Antoha. I kind of forgot what my name was. Oh, Drowdon. There we go. It's right there in the panel. I forgot what my name was. Die, bear. Yeah, swim. He's just... I don't know what he's saving me for. Like, he could just turn around and finish me off. He doesn't want to. He's toying with his food. But then again, I don't think bears eat orc, so... Did your mommy tell you how to play with your food? Finish me off. I don't think he wants to kill me. I think he's just like swimming backwards, seeing if... What? After like 5 minutes? Alright, he got me. Okay, retreating again. So that guy got maybe, I don't know, 200 or something renowned. Oh no, I rezzed at TA, actually. No, TR. Did lugs flip?
Oh, okay.
No, we still have the keep. So the thing about how the keeps and the res system works is there's a bunch of res circles, and res circles simply means places to revive. There's going to be one in in the your own faction camps, and then each of the keeps on the two sides of the horde tail will also have one res spawn. So there's one down here in lugs, and there's one on TR on the right. So usually how it works is depending on which faction owns the keep on that side of the horde tail, the res will belong to your faction as well. But for some reason, I got ported, or I got rezzed halfway across the map.
That was his plan. That's why he kept you alive.
Nasty bugger. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here in the mountain here, just checking in on chat real quick here. Where did I stop? ggmyster says, don't you have the scouting quests? Do that so we can see more of the map. We're gonna be traveling on foot anyway, ggmyster, so I don't really... Because for me, the map quests, they can take over an hour to do, which is kind of boring. So we're just gonna run around, look for fights, and see if we actually get lucky getting like a non-ranked freep or whatever to kill. But that's, again, very, very rare. If we were playing this on like a Saturday night or a Friday night or a Saturday night, Sundays when PvMP is rocking, where there's a lot of players out here. And again, we're on the Arkenstone server, not our home server of Lantrol, because Arkenstone is pretty heavily populated. Then yeah, you're bound to get big groups, big Zergy groups going back and forth all over the map, or you'll get smaller fights too. There's a lot of people that like to 1 versus 1, which is a thing here, because again, there's no official rules about 1v1ing. There's just like a spot where people meet, which is just down here near south of here, near the cows, where people like to just wait there, and if a freep sees a creep, and then they'll mutually jump up and down to signal that yeah, let's fight, that kind of thing. And if the opposite person responds by jumping up and down, then yeah, you got a 1v1 fight. I generally avoid the 1v1 fights because it's very political. Way back in the day on the Rhythm Mark server, it's very political in terms of if you're just generally not liked, you know, whoever's PvPing out there will just gank you anyway. And I'd rather spend my time in the big zergs. That's how I enjoy PvMP. Okay, I'm heading up into the TR just to pick up some quests. Meantime, I'm going to check it in chat. ggmyster says, don't you go to the crossroads and hang out and rank up? Was pretty easy ranking for me. Also, don't the quests reward infamy now? Yep, the quests still reward infamy. As for where you hang out to rank up, you know, PvMP, this is not a every server will have different things. Like for us back on the Rhythm Mark, when Rhythm Mark was alive, rest in peace Rhythm Mark. You know, we had our own like rituals and places to be. Like there are some people that like 1v1ing on the God Hill or the Bird. The Bird area was another good place to fight. Different servers have different ways of doing things. I mean, gosh.
I think I hit rank 10 or 9 on experts.
On what?
Crossroads.
Oh.
On my lore master.
Rank 10 or 9. Was that the one with the video? You remember?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh man, that's a lot of quests. Needless to say, if you're a brand new creep, there's a lot of PvE you're probably forced to do to get that infamy, try and get you know, farm accommodations. But if you were to get lucky and come on at a time when there's like a creep group out, you could request, can I tag along? Or if you don't, if you're shy that way, then just follow them and try and, you know, tap things. But again, you're gonna be singled out simply because you're out there with no you know, ranks. And as the thing about it is, how do you tell if you know what rank or the players whatever? Our skins, like this is the default Reaver skin. Higher ranked classes, you can get different appearances and you'll put that on. So usually if I see, like, you could tell, okay, this guy's got like a rank 10 or a rank 11 skin, Creepside, so I know, okay, this guy knows what he's doing, so it's going to be a good fight or it's going to be a hard fight. When you see Reavers with a default skin, you know it's going to be a pretty easy fight. I think. I don't know. I think Wiga and I would jump any green skinned Reaver we see. All right. Okay, this thing here. You see that spider on top of the rocks here? There's a story behind this spider. Way back in the day on the Brandywine server, there was a spider. I forgot his name, but you know, Brandywine used to be one of the biggest LOTRO servers in terms of population, and PvP wise, there was a really awesome dude. He had a weaver, which is the spider class, and he was well loved by everyone. And then I think he passed away, and Dabs made this tribute to him. So now there's a spider overlooking the valley here, just a tribute to a real life player that passed. So that's kind of neat. And that's the only one so far. That's the only one I know that, you know, they've had like a tribute for. I don't think they've done any since. Thought I saw somebody running to the back of TR. Let me just go check.
Oh, it's a BA. Hello, BA.
Okay, so that's the BA. Alright, Wiga, what do you want to do?
I don't know, I was gonna ask, do you want to be bold and go say hi to GV?
Yeah, let's go say hi to GV, our old hangout spot. we'd log in GV, we'd log out in GV. Those were the days. And just to clarify for people watching, we do play PvMP a lot. I'm a rank 12 captain. Wiga's a rank 12 lore master on the Landrel server. So Creepside was our thing. So Creepside is just because
look.
Oh, what's happening here? My screen froze. Okay, this seems. I think we found the creep group. we have a bunch of people just out here farming sun-touched birds or whatever that is.
Oh, they just killed a captain.
Oh, did they? I didn't see.
That's what that lag was when you walked up.
Yeah.
They were fighting.
But this is what a creep group looks like, I suppose. You got the Defiler, and again, when I say creep group, I mean a group of players, because usually Creepside, I don't know the frequency of whether people actually group up or not in a fellowship, I mean. Because on Creepside, you know, different groups would go out there with their friends or whatever, and usually grouping up in a fellowship only happens when, you know, there is a very big creep raid out, and you know, as a collective for your faction, you guys want to group up and go take them on. Other than that, you know, you won't see, you know, small groups of even like this. I don't even think they're all grouped up. I don't know. Yeah, LOTRO is kind of lagging for me now, which is really sad. But then again, the Morzen lag has always been a thing, which was why, you know, I turn my settings down whenever I come out here in PvMP. So what's this all about? Why are there two factions just hanging out here staring each other down? Because this is what camping looks like. We are at Glandraig, GV's right there, and that's where the creeps. That's where the freeps come from. If you're a free people player, you play your main class. That's where you're gonna spawn when you come into the Atmos. And we're just chilling out at the front here, waiting to see what happens. But if you are in this situation as a free player, there is a second exit out of here. If you don't want to take the front road, there's actually a back road that you can go, and which leads you all the way up to the relic area. I forgot what the name of that thing is. What's the name?
Ost.
Yes, I think so.
Ost.
Yes. What the creep one is? Yeah, it's been a long time, guys. Ost is that where the exit will go to, and for the creep one, I forgot.
Oh, I forget too.
Yep, it's been a while. Ooh, I'm getting hit by a hunter, I think.
I'm getting burned by an RK.
Hey, Defiler, heal me! Heal me! Yeah, I'm getting the hell out of here. Alright, so they're kind of pushing right now. And that's what you really want to do if you want to get some renown. But yeah, let's move back. Try and bring the fight back to closer to TR, which we own. So that way we can get a proper fight if they want to try and take the keep. Because that's a really fun fight, you know, when both sides are trying to pick up a keep. Because, you know, you'll have to go up to the top room of the keep, and then there's going to be an NPC there. Usually if it's for the Freep side, he's going to be a Captain General. If it's for the Creep side, it's going to be a Tyrant. That's the NPC that you need to kill in order to capture the keeps. And the two keeps, of course, here, and the same applies for TA in the middle as well. So, since we have that res, all the creeps will just respawn at the TR res and meet back at TR. Now, if they have the numbers, man, I really wish they'd come up and push and try and get TR, because that'll be a fun fight. I'm pretty surprised, but it's a good thing that we actually picked Arkenstone, because I'm not sure if Landreval would have this type of action, because it is, what is it, 8 in the morning over there?
Oh, 9 AM server.
Okay, I'll be bait. I'm right here, freebies. Come on, come take TR. I'm sure somebody's up there watching, like a Berg or something. I just know. Come on, fresh meat. We have a warg here, Nylarim Knife Party. That's a nice name for a warg. Okay. Reading OOC chat. Okay, they went and got more freeps at GV, maybe heading to TR. So that's what the creep call out on chat was. So we're gonna hang here and wait for them to come take this keep, and then it'll be a pretty good fight. Even though we are rank 0, even though if you're a new player rank 0 or whatever, you can contribute to the fight if you want to. Just, you know, you're gonna feel a little frustrated if you die a lot, and that's fine because you haven't put in the hours to, you know, grind the corruptions, grind the traits, get your audacity up. So dying, if you get frustrated because you're dying to Morse, then you're gonna have to get used to it. Sorry, Wiga, what was that?
Take a breather.
Take a breather is one thing. Go out, walk it off. Um, but the thing about Moors, if you really want to get into Moors, rule number one, you're gonna die, and accept that you're gonna die. It's gonna happen so often and so much, and if you can't handle that, then you don't do it, because it's gonna be really, really frustrating. And it's not like there's no such thing as balanced or fair in here or whatever. Most of the times, if you're out for group fights, whichever group has the most heals is going to win. I mean, and that's not always going to be true, because I've been in a group where, you know, we can out DPS even if they have 3 or 4 defilers, but it's so random. Oh, what are we shooting at? Oh, I ran into the Freeps. We ran into the Freeps. We found them. They were right behind the rock here. Okay, there's so many targets to pick from. I'm just gonna go with biggest target, which is Moisty, which is kind of a weird name. Moisty. Okay, I got one shot at there. Let me just check the log here. So I'm gonna bring up the log and put it right here in the middle. I think you guys can see that. Choco Lady scored a hit with Smoldering Wrath on me for 23k. No, that's not it. I saw a whole chunk. So that's a Lore Master. Or Arcade that got me.
Okay.
RK. Yeah, I see tier 2 fire damage, yeah. Nice. Well, we found them. They are coming. They are coming for TR. So we got a fight in our hands. Alright, I'm heading back. In the meantime, checking on chat here. Sorry guys. Action's heating up. Where do we check? Where did I last stop? Menthy. Hey Menthy. Good morning. Yeah, we're back where we started, LOTRO, for tonight's Friday night fights. We've come full circle, but unfortunately we're doing it Creepside, because we both drop our VIP. Alright. Jusmel says, yeah, lower rank, you don't have the skills to 1v1. Punk says, you can always be a spider creep. You can. You gotta pay for it. Again, for free players, you only if you haven't bought anything, like if you've never been a VIP or whatever, never spent money, your first time in here in Monster Play, the only thing that you can play as is this class right now, which is the Reaver. But you can a la carte buy those classes if you want to. I forgot how much they cost. But yeah, you do have that option. Menthy says, yeah, it was a good last night. Creeps were camping GV. Towards the end of the night.
Ark?
On this server? Ark?
Yeah.
Ooh. So wait, so Menthy plays an Ark?
Yeah, she plays with Bloodborne and Kyle.
Oh yes, Bloodborne. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, he's an Ark. I always, for some reason, I always thought he was Brandywine. Okay, we got backdoor. We got some creeps at the back door.
Oh.
Okay, Bjorning. Let me see if anyone's calling out stuff in chat. There's a Berg here who's coming. He's overextended. Way overextended. And there's the reward for overextending is me, because I am the bait here. Oh yay, new deed, man killer.
Oh nice.
Thank you to whoever killed the Berg. Now we push. Let's get the Bjorning. Charge! Charge! Bjorning's almost dead. Bjorning's almost dead. 13k, 10k. Oh, he's getting healed. He's getting focus healed. Come on, creeps. I mean, look at that. How many creeps are pounding on this guy? The same guy that we were fighting on the river to try and take him down. But there are other creeps in here. I see a Captain Pat, so there's a captain in there. There's a lore master. There's a. This is a good fight. Oh boy. Okay, so that Bjorning is not dead. So let's go for Choco Lady, which is the Runekeeper, who looks to be in the healing attunement. I am stunned. Who's around me? Stop stunning me, damn it! I can't even tell who's stunning me. Okay, let's get. I'm focusing on Choco Lady. Let's throw up the dust just to blind them. I'm dead. Doesn't matter. So, okay, let's see what we got in there. We got hunters, Bergs. It looks like no more hunters. Captain. That's a Captain banner right there. Yeah, lots of spiders tonight. No wargs. Where are the wargs? Come on, bring out the warg brigade. I saw 2.
I think that's what's causing the lag. Every time a warg or berg pops out of stealth, it causes lag.
Yeah, I've noticed that in recent years. It never used to happen prior to, I want to say 2016 or 2015. But there's this one update that kind of just made it weird. Like, you know how wargs, like right now you can see them, like you can see wargs, but when they go into stealth, and usually when they come out of stealth and when they pound someone, my game and a lot of other people's game in game will lag for some reason. Like there's a 1 second to 2 second lag spike whenever they pounce from the shadows, which is kind of weird because it never used to happen, and then all of a sudden it started happening, so it's kind of weird and kind of crappy too. Alright, running back to TR. Alright, check it in chat. Sorry, guys. Pung says, I remember someone logging into a Freep to help a creep level and vice versa. The shitstorm that follows. Yeah, that's rank farming. Rank farming... I don't know what they've done with that over the years, but then again... This is me speaking personally, guys. I don't think the SSG cares a lot about the Moors, so it doesn't matter if you rank farm or not. If you get caught, then people are gonna call you out. You're gonna be known as the cheater, or you know, whatever. And ooh, I got jumped by a commander or a lieutenant whose name is "Don't Quit, Noob." All right, I won't quit. Don't worry, I'll be back. So that's a strategy for bergs, you know, because you know there's a fight going on in TR, right? And you know if there's a bunch of newbies that got wiped, they're gonna be running back from the res circle, which is where I'm at. So if you're a smart Freep and you play a stealthy class, you want to meet me in the middle so you can farm me again. So that's gonna make me think twice whether I should take the same, you know, road back to TR, or go a different route. So because I'm a Creep, I can pretty much go through the orc camp here. It's just like a semi-camp that leads into the underground world, which I haven't even talked about. Yes, the Moors does have like an underground area. Man, I forgot what was it called. Yeah, it's been almost 2 years since I've PvMP'd, guys, so forgive me if the information is not at the tip of my tongue. Do you remember, Wiga? The underground area with the mini bosses and the Drake and the buffs, the tree.
Forgot.
Damn it. Yeah, it'll come to me when I remember the name. Just pick up this
Delving, yes. Thank you.
So a lot of these quests you'll see you get hobbit feet, legs of man, elf ears, things to collect. And as a creep player, when you kill or when you participate in a battle which results in the death of a few Creepside players, you will see in your inventory. Like right here, I've got boot sacks, leg of man, and footman's badge, and all these things are loot or turn-in items that you want to be hoarding in your inventory for PvE. And then after the fight or after the day is done with fighting, you just check what quest you've completed and go in and turn in that way. I mean, if the action's hot on a slow day, you can just go and do questing for like 2-3 hours, and hopefully, you know, you don't run into any Freeps, and you can pick up a decent amount of commendations or whatever just by doing that. Alright, check it in chat. Where did I last stop? Sorry guys, I've been checking on chat and then back to the screen a lot. Oh yeah, so Punk, yeah, I was talking about rank farming, right? Yeah, so rank farming, I don't know what SSG has done or are doing about it. It's been 2 years since I last PvMP'd properly, but usually when you get caught rank farming, you usually get reported, and then only then, you know, action will be taken. I don't know if action is actually taken, because I don't know anybody that rank farms personally, so I don't know what the repercussions are. But then again, you know, why bother rank farming? Because in a month or two of good action, you can get up pretty high anyway. Alright, next we have Aries GG in chat. Hi Aries, sorry if I'm getting to your chat late. He says, I would play this game, but it looks very outdated. That's another one that says another comment about the game's outdatedness. Yeah, I think it's a very well documented that the game is getting on it's, what is it, 11 years now? Entering its 11th year. And I think they are trying to do something about it. I do know that they're working on a 64-bit client that could improve optimization, but will it improve in-game graphics? That's a separate, different matter. I mean, they're trying with character models. I think Creepside, you know, they have tried to improve character models somewhat. In-game graphics, I don't know. Hey, Wiga, did your sound go down? Did your sound die for some reason?
No.
Wiga, you there?
No, my sound is fine.
Okay, my sound kind of died for like 10 seconds. That was weird. Ooh, we got a raid. 10 out of 12 raid. Oh my god, I got one-shotted. I got one-shotted by the bird. Here, check this out. I'm gonna bring the chat up here. Don't quit noob scored a devastating hit with improved feint attack on drawn for 42. Do I only have 42,000 morale? That can't be right. I have like 100,000 as a creep. That doesn't sound right. But I bet there's some animation canceling things. There's a lot you can do in your Berg if you know how to play it, and which is great for me, you know, because as in seeing Bergs relevant in the Moors, because Bergs have been the fall from grace class in LOTRO for many years. I think if there's any statistics to prove this, burglars are the most underplayed class in Lord of the Rings Online through experience. You know. The Drygok raid that came in 2011 was a great way to make Bergs relevant again for PvE. But after that, it's like they just kind of dropped out in PvE. Like, I tried leveling a Berg, but that was primarily for PvP because I wanted to see how that would work. And, you know, running around in a Berg pack out in the moors is actually pretty fun. It's just the same as like running around in a war pack. Same thing. But beyond that, Bergs are, you know, underplayed. So it's nice that in the Admors, you know, Bergs are still highly coveted as a roaming type class, easy kills, sneaky type kills. All right, I'm just gonna hang in the front of TR and finish checking on chat because I do see it moving a lot. Sorry, guys. Okay, Pung says, I thought you played on Laurelin or Landreval. Yes, I do play on Landreval, Punk. Just tonight's stream, you know, when we decided we were going to jump back into PvMP, Arkenstone was the better choice because of population. It's very early morning, it's Friday morning in other parts of the world, and your best bet is to go on a server where, you know, population is pretty decent all time of the day, and I think Arkenstone now is one of the most populated servers in LOTRO, so that's why we're PvMPing here. ggmyster says, when I played, a lot of the creep guilds would want you to have good maps to join their raids. Yep, that's pretty much the case because you're doing a lot of traveling as a creep player, and, you know, for you to actively join the raids or whatever, as soon as there's a hint, or because, you know, there's just like a spy network in PvMP. Lots of players will, you know, usually go out and scout the wargs that have maps and whatever. Will go and scout to see where the action is, or where the Freep group is, or if you know there's a popular Freep or creep leader or raid leader out, you'd go and sniff out where the group is moving to and call that out in chat. So what happens is then, you know, the raid will all map over to the nearest map spot and then go and fight and whatever. So that usually happens as a newbie. For me, running around and tagging along the raid, I am not intruding their, you know, movement or whatever. So, okay, where else am I in chat? Punk says, "You're making me want to play LOTRO again, man." Hey, I'm nothing stopping you from playing LOTRO again. I mean, I'm just happy to, you know, come back and experience Atmos again. This is my first PvMP love, as I said at the start of the stream. I love PvMP, and I do miss it. It's just that with everything that's going on right now, my channel, I can't keep up. I can't dedicate the time to grind anymore. So my captain's way behind. I couldn't be bothered trying to do the Audacity and do essences anymore. I just don't want to do that. So for me to come back into the Moors, I do need a subscription for that. So I just couldn't justify doing it. So, or else, trust me, I think Wiga and I would be rank 15 by now. What do you think, Wiga? I'm quite sure we would be rank 15 on the LM and the captain respectively. that's the sad thing too. If I already hit rank 15, I would probably never play PvMP again because it's done. It's over. That's the highest achievement, which is kind of why in my LOTRO video I said one of my suggestions was to add more ranks. Add more ranks. Keep people here. Let people continue fighting and playing. Oh, here we go. There's gotta be an easy target. Jebediah. I'm going in head first. Yeah. Well, that's kind of useless. Come on, come on. I just threw myself right in the middle of the art group, and what that does, I mean, if you're pretty bulky and you do have a lot of HP and whatever, just try and push, try and give the creeps at the back a reason to move forward a little bit. Because most of this fights, when it's in a group situation, there's going to be a deadlock for a while, and it's going to take one person to move, or it's going to take some maneuver to get people in, in each other's faces, and then the melee can come up to the ranger at the back, and so on and so forth. It looks like, in terms of melee, we've got wargs and Wiga and myself. We're like the only ones. Plus the
Hobbit.
I'm actually having more fun watching the fights than I am in the fights now, because the thing about LOTRO PvMP is I get adrenaline. Way back when I was playing, when I played captain or whatever, my role was the buffer, the healer, and I tried to increase the DPS for the group and whatever. So in this sort of big fights, my adrenaline always gets pumping, and for me to be sitting here and watching it happen, like watching a fight unfold, there's a smile on my face, guys, and I cannot fake that. This is really fun. Wow. I really, really miss this. How about you, Wiga? How are you feeling?
Oh yeah, excited! I got a kill.
Oh, you got a kill? Awesome.
I mean, I didn't get the KB.
well, you contributed.
But I got credit.
Yeah, I got credit's good. I mean, come on. As a rank 0, if you were to get the kill, like I would, save this clip and upload it somewhere. And yeah, rank 0 Reaver. Killing blow on a rank 14 mob or whatever. I mean, it's happened before, because killing blows, I mean, it's all down to luck. And previously,
conflicted.
Yeah,
just killed a lore master and a captain.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of infamy and renown commendations too, because early on in that fight, I just went there, charged, and just tapped everybody with my AoE. So when they die, you do get the renown and infamy. So you always want to be doing that. So, how close am I? Oh, I'm quite far from the next rank. But after tonight, based on all the stuff that we picked up, all the quests that we picked up and whatever. Ooh. Somebody's on a horse over there. 3rd Marshal Visenya Targaryen. Well, she just passed by on a horse, and I just hit behind a rock. So yes, these things do happen in the Moors. You be careful about moving between open spaces and zones, and there's that lag again. Joining in. Did they wipe?
The Freeps, yeah.
Okay. It's so weird too, because for like a year of playing Creepside, I hated the creeps because they just sounded so toxic, and I just hated them. And then when I started going to the Creepside a little bit, just to earn commendations, because if you're playing a server, commendations are shared between your Creepside and your Creepside. So that's shared, but renown and everything is not shared. So I usually go onto the creep side and see what they're saying, and try and get some easy dailies done just to add to my commendation pool. and then you start to realize that they're just the same. You know, they're a nice community. They're a decent bunch of folks, and that's kind of why Morse. You know, it's a good balance. You find good groups of people on both sides, but of course there'll be some servers where, you know, there's going to be the elitist type guilds and players that, you know, every game will have them. Okay, so while we stand around here waiting for Creeps, I'm gonna be checking in chat. ggmyster says that fire spell, the LM does legs. Yes, that the Ring of Fire, I think it was, used to be. I remember running in instances and everybody would complain to the lore master saying, "LM, stop doing that." And I'm like, really?
I used to throw Ring of Fire and Sticky Gourd right after each other. And the more it's like when we were inside keeps, because that like super lags, and I would just like let the creeps die in the fire because they couldn't move.
Die in the fire and die in the lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's actually not too bad for me. Like the lore master stuff actually drops my FPS. It drops my frame rate, but it doesn't cause the freeze. The freeze is worse, and the freeze comes from the wargs, man. Like, I'm not sure if we'll get to see one now, but whenever a wargs comes out of stealth and pounds somebody, my screen freezes, and I think it's happened already a couple of times now. So, I find that worse than losing FPS, because at least if I'm losing FPS, I still have some manner of control over my character and my movements. Freep at ROP. River Outpost, that's what that was. It's down here. ROP. Right.
It's already theirs.
Probably the creep was trying to take it and the freep killed him. Checking in chat, Menti says delving. That's what it is. Yes, the delving of Fror, I think it was called. The delving is an underground area of the Atmos that's not, you can't see it on the top map. We're just gonna call this top side. Bottom side, there's the delving. And there's like a maze of puzzle, not maze, but yeah, there's different areas of the delving you can go to. There's some bosses that you can kill, and when you kill it, depending on which faction kills it, the entire faction gets a buff. So the good thing about my buff bars is I've got this plugin that shows on the right side. It's going to tell you all the buffs. So Eisen Deep Outpost, we have the Eisen Deep Outpost, which is basically up here. It's Eisen Deep, I think. Yep, that's Eisen Deep, and then this one is Baradhor's End. So those are little mini keeps, which only has one NPC that you want to kill, and that you can just take it. And the buffs for the outposts are 3,400 tactical and physical mastery rating. So that's why it's kind of nice having a bunch of these keeps and outposts at your faction's hands, I suppose. Usually, the ideal fight night for Moors is that each faction will have one keep and 2 outposts, so it's balanced and fair. So that's what servers usually do. So now you can see we've got 2 outposts, they've got 2 outposts, so in that regard, when it comes to mastery and mitigations, it's fair. For keeps, though, we have the extra, we have the TR here, so we do have that res, so it's kind of forcing them to come out and fight. So it's basically, because if it's all balanced, you know, no one's gonna wanna, if there's not a lot of people around, nobody's gonna wanna be the guy to like, let's go instigate a fight. But I think from the creep side, when we take their keep here in TR, it kind of forces them, because they want their res back. Let's say if we were to fight somewhere up here and they die when they had TR, they'd only res here. But if they die now, they only res from GV. So that's why having the TR in their possession is going to be, it's something that the freeps want. So that's one way to try and get them to come out, I suppose. The other thing you could do is take the relic, and or is it called taking the relic or taking the flag? Taking the relic, right?
Relic, yeah.
Yeah. So both factions will have relics that you can pick up from the far east and west of the map, and as a creep, you'll get the free. As a creep, you'll get the free one here, and then you got to run all the way back and put it in your own area. And oh no, where are you at? Where'd you go?
GTR.
I was kind of following a bunch of other.
I was just trying to bait. I was just trying to bait freaks, but I only found a bird.
Was it the guy called Don't Quit Noob or something?
No, it was Nick.
Nick. Oh, we do have the relic. According to, yeah, Barf Bar says we do have the relic. So yeah, we've got the relic, we've got TR. You can see the various different buffs here. The keeps gives you the extra infamy and combination gain, so that means when you kill something, you get more of that currency and whatever. And the outposts are basically for your masteries. So okay, I'm coming to you, Wiga. And then we'll go get the. Oh, holy crap! Whoa! Well, I found the Freeps, y'all. So I'm gonna call that out in chat as
oh, I see them.
OC TR front Creeps. So that's how you contribute, even if you're a lowbie and you can't fight or whatever. You can contribute to the map. You can type in chat, so /OOC, which is basically what people use to talk out here, and then you can say, okay, I found the Freeps, or I found the Creeps, and then you just say how many and where. That's why it's handy to know the little abbreviations of the areas of the map. We are in TR now. And so if it's the front of TR, then you say TR front. If it's in the back door, because there is a back door to go up, then you'll say Freeps at TR back door. So that's how that works. Or you can get this plugin that I have. I forgot what this plugin was called. Oh, it's the PvMP Plus. Basically, I can update that thing and tell people how many people or how many creeps or whatever I've run into, and then when I click the send button, it's gonna put a thing in the chat where people with the same plugin can open their map and see where exactly that is. So that's a pretty handy player created plugin for PvMP. I highly recommend it for those of you that love that want to PvMP. Okay, so I'm gonna go back door now because front door, I think they're all making their way up the TR keep. So I'm gonna try back door, and hopefully there isn't a bird that's camping the way to the back door. So that's what that was about. As I mentioned earlier, they want their res back, so it's only natural for them to get in a group and try and take back the keep. And again, you have to do that by going all the way to the top of the keep and killing our tyrant, which is basically the NPC with the most health in the final room. And once he's dead, the keep is theirs after a short period of time. So as the creeps now, our duty is to try and stop them from taking that keep, so that's going to result in a pretty decent fight as well. Quickest way up into the tower is through the back door, and I'll show you guys what the back door is.
Some creeps, front door.
Oh, they're still at the front door? Okay, I see it. I see your target. Oh, that's the freeze I was talking about, guys. So some warg somewhere just got out of stealth. So this is the back door, and this is how you can insta-port up to the top of the keep. And this is the taskmaster here. The tyrant is... So that's the task...
Are you able to make it back door?
Say that again?
Make it back door?
Yeah, back door is clear. So that room up there was just the back door room. It's just going to take you up there. But in the main room, this is the main guy. This is the tyrant that you have to kill alongside with this other chieftains here if you want to take this keep as a free people, as a freeps. So we are going to try and defend this thing, that group from trying to take the keep. So, I mean, there's been so many awesome fights that have happened over the many years that I played this with regards to, defending keeps and taking keeps. And if you are a raid commander that's worth your salt, you can have a lot of fun by faking keeps, and that basically means you look like you're taking a keep, you're not, you're going all the way to the top, and then you make the defenders rush in, and then you, oh, here they come, and then you come back down and farm them. And it's just there's so many different ways of PvMP group play involving keeps that I love.
I ran into the cavalry.
Oh no.
No, that's good.
I see them. I mean, they're coming into... Well, they're almost at the tyrant room. Did you take the back door, or did you come to the front?
Door, because I ran into a bunch of other creeps.
Gotcha. Alright, so what they would do, or what I would do as the freeps, is come up all the way to this room just to make sure that all the creeps are out. So we got some creeps down here. I think they're already on a tyrant. I could be wrong. I mean, having some range up here would be nice, so I can like drop. You can see the spiders dropping their stuff and whatever. I'm looking for an easy target. Do we have an easy target? Holy crap! I mean, oh, we got a CG in there. There's a rank 15 player, rank 15 hunter, CG Shadow Walker. So let's see how the creeps perform against a bunch of high-ranking creeps. I don't know who I'm gonna go for. I suppose I'll do the Runekeeper. Oh man, that's a lot more creeps than I expected. There's a lot hiding behind the door there. Lore Master. I'm gonna try and work on the Lore Master. Lore Master can do some serious damage and stuns like that, which is absolutely annoying. So I'm just gonna be on this Lore Master's case and try. Actually, I don't even know what I'm trying to hit. I'm dead. Never mind. Never mind what I want to do. I'm dead. What got me? Barrage of Fire 3. That is the Runekeeper. So I know what I'm going for. I mean, judging by the...
Sounds like a hunter.
Hunter? Barrage of Fire? Hunter has... Alright. I've never played a hunter.
Sounds like you've got fire oil.
I've never played a hunter, so I'm gonna trust you in that one. That's the one class I haven't leveled past level 45, alongside the Lore Master. Come on, guys, you guys got this. This, judging by all the freeps that I've been tabbing around, these are high-ranking people, man. Like you don't see a greenie, you don't see a red color freep. They're all rank 6 and above. The Moors could definitely use more new blood, fresh blood. But yeah, I think. Oh man, look at the amount of creeps now. Look at the work back at the back there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Come on. Only one more left. Third Marshal Myrtle. Yep, that's the last creep standing. Come on, guys, you got this. So that's what I mean by, you know, the good dynamics of a keep fight. You take their keep, they want it back, and then there's gonna be like real good fights they'll be happening around that keep. Now, if there's any really kind or nice war leaders and defilers, I would usually ask for res, but since I'm mid TR, I could just run back. I'm just gonna hang here for like 10 seconds to see if anybody gives me res. Usually, like on like Landrel or whatever, people are nice that way. They'll just throw res. But I don't think I'm gonna get one here. Oh wait.
No, someone's resing you.
Oh, there we go. Logas. Nice. Thanks for the res. Yayers. And as a salute, we usually do the Reaver Hauler, which is basically spamming this button. That's the Reaver Hauler. It could be considered as the Reaver Hauler, or that's the corpse jump version, where, you know, because when Freeps die, they kneel down. Like if you saw in the previous fight, like they bend down on one knee when they die for some reason. So we just stand in front of them and just do that, you know, like as a sign of disrespect or whatever. I don't know. It's just a Morse thing that you learn to do over the years. Awesome. So that was fun. All right, I'm gonna check it in chat. Where did we stop here? Ggmyster says once you get the poor maps, you can portal to different areas of the main map. Yeah, there are a few tiers of Morse maps. The good ones will, you know, take you closer to where their actual place you want to be, and then you got the poor maps and the crude maps, which will be a little further from where you want to be. And the differences between the three maps are the cooldown timers as well. So good maps are only 10 minutes, I think, or less than that, 5 minutes, I can't remember. But crude maps, I think, are half an hour. So the more of those deeds you do, sorry guys, deeds, Shift L, it's gonna open your deed log, and you can check how close are you to getting a map by looking at your deeds. So all the starter quests that he gives, that the guy back in Grams gave me, if I did all that, I'm gonna get mapped to Gramsfoot. Now this one is only a 1 minute. Wow, did they change that? 1 minute? That's a decent cooldown, but I think Grams since Grams is your HQ, I think 1 minute is right. It's the other maps that are longer cooldown. So let's see. Well, I can't see all the other. Can't see all the other deeds, I guess. I need to finish this one first. But yeah, by checking your deeds, that's how you can see the different tiers of maps that you can work towards. And again, the cooldowns are better the more you do them. Okay, ggmyster says, when I played on my BA, I would get killed frequently. When on my own, but in raid, I got my revenge. Yeah, that's why we love group play, because the Zergy fights. I mean, for me as a captain, when I try a 1v1 a different class, it's a very long fight because of how I've got the self heals, I've got the buffs, I've got the defensive buffs, and whoever I'm fighting usually won't die because my DPS when I come out to the moors is not really. I don't gear my captain for solo DPS in the moors. I gear for group play. So 1v1 I usually, don't do too well. I prefer the group play. He also said you have titles too, like 1000 kill, 2 bergs, and so on. Yes, you do get titles the more you kill. Both Creepside and Creepside, like what's the great one? Warmonger is a great title. Damn it, titles. There we go. Now it's only going to show me what I have and what I don't have, so I can't really show you what I have on my Freep. But yeah, there's a bunch of titles you can get. 10,000 kills, I think it was 5,000 kills. I don't remember, but it goes on and on. If you kill like 500 wargs, for example, you'll get titles like Warg Butcher. The details are not correct there, but I'm just giving you an example of what kind of titles you can expect. Like the one I'm proud of is Battle Master. I think that's what I got on my captain. Forgot what Battle Master was, but it's just a cool thing. Warg Butcher was another one I was proud of because I hated wargs. Really hate wargs and moors when I'm playing as a Freep. But when I'm playing as a creep, I love my warg. It's that sort of thing. I just hate coming up against wargs. Oh, that's you. I just saw something moving in the shadow. I'm like, oh, creep. Alright. Back to...
I always wanted the title Hero of Middle-earth or whatever. You have to get 1,000,000 kills.
Well, we could get a Freep and come up with some rank farming deal and set up a macro, and then we'll just like rank farm for like 10 hours a day. Don't do that, people, don't. That's an interesting spider skin. I don't think I've seen that spider skin before. Oh, creep. Creepy creep. Run. Run or fight?
Creep.
Creep. What did I say?
Just the one. Get him.
I don't think he's seen us yet. So let's put the powder on him. Let's slow him down. Oh, that's the lag, and that's because the wargs have arrived. You see what I mean now, you guys? That was a full 1 second lag. I'm gonna die here. God damn it. Damn hunter. Ooh, new deed, Elf Killer. Elf Killer. No heals here, right? I'm gonna run back. I like how, like, he just knew that, okay, kill that guy, Jowden. In 2 shots, I'll get him. It's like telepathic for hunters. It's like, I know in 2 shots I can take this guy down. I mean, look at me. I'm a meatbag. I mean, I'm so... With a face like that, you definitely want to one-shot me. And you can one-shot me. So based on the PvMP plugin I have here, I'm 59% into the next rank. Have you already hit the next rank? Or rank 1, I should say.
I need like 200 more.
200. Come on, jump me! Now all these other creatures out here, these are bears, and different areas of the map will have different life, wildlife. On the west side of the map, closer to our Creepside base camp, you'll get spiders and wargs, and over here on the Freeps area, you got bears and birds and these things are all for daily PvE type quests in the moors that you can do, again, for a mini amount of commendations and renown / infamy. And when I was going up between rank 10 to like rank 12, I did a lot of them, you know, even though, because way back then, like Riddermark or whatever, action wasn't great, so only on weekends like Saturday and Sunday you'd get great fights, and we're usually out there for more than 4 or 5 hours, and I'd pop the renown or renown boost and, you know, go all out in fights. But during the week it's so slow that sometimes you just like, oh, I gotta do these PvE quests, and they can become repetitive, they can become boring. There's 10% chance that you'll run into a creep that is also doing their dailies, and you can score a fight, and if you kill him you get more renown. Like, if you notice throughout the battles that I've been doing, I've tapped some freeps, and when they die I do get renown pop up, like 20 or 19, because, you know, my contribution, I didn't kill him or whatever. But if I were to jump into a newbie freep and it's just the two of us, no one's touched us, and I killed him, that's going to be up to 200 to 300 renown or infamy, depending on the factors like how many keeps do we have that increases the buffs for renown and infamy gain by 20% and all these different things. So that's why you'll find the more solo roaming type players would prefer to go solo, is because they can try and get some kills, and that's how you stock up on a large amount of renown, instead of having to be in like raids and groups where it's more about the fun and the adrenaline rather than thinking about, I'm trying to get more renown and infamy. Because when you're constantly doing raiding or zergy type group fights, you don't think about the renown and infamy. It will come the more you do it. You're just having fun, and that's, for me, that's my preferred way of doing it. I just want to be in groups and play a lot and don't think of the infamy. If it comes, it comes, because I've got that plugin there. Yeah, I'm gonna remove my my Twitch overlay. I've got that plugin right there, PvMP Plus, that's gonna tell me how close I am. So I don't really have to worry about the, you know, if it comes, it comes. I'll get there in the end, and that's usually what my mindset is when I used to PvMP back in the day. Like, these days, you know, I've got more control, so even though I'm enjoying this and I love being back in the moors, it's not like, I gotta do it again. I gotta get this up to a higher rank. I can't. not today. No, I mean, not in this day and age. I don't think I can. Unless if, like, LOTRO got some really awesome new things or new changes or a brand new mechanic for the moors or something like that, something that really makes me want to come back and sub and play my captain again, then I probably will. But this has been fun. Okay, so Wiga and I are currently roaming. What's your ideal creep class to kill solo?
BA.
BA, right? Pretty much the same. ggmyster's gonna hate hearing that because he plays a BA. But yeah, mine is BA too. Like other classes, like when I was playing on my champ, champ versus reavers are always great because they're two of very similar type classes in the sense that they're warriors, but the champs, if you know what you're doing, you know, you get control burn and control the amount of damage you take from the reavers tiered attacks and whatever. So I do miss the champion versus reaver fights that I used to have. Then I completely ditched my champion. All right, hey, back to the chat. Menthy says, LOL, for 11 years I did not know what ROP stood for. Duh, River Outpost. Really? Yeah, RP, River Outpost. I mean that, oh wow. I'm not doing any damage to the wolf, Wiga. My basic attack is like 200, okay, that's a 2000 damage, but yeah, I'm not doing anything to the wolf. This is a landscape mob, right, that you gotta do for quests. Just to show you what the power difference is, as if you're playing this unranked without any corruptions. I cannot kill this thing under a minute. That's insane. and it's only got 67,000 morale. So I don't know what the mitigations on the mobs here are, but that just shows you how
the two of us hitting it are still taking a while.
Yeah. So it just shows you if you're a new creep on the Atmos, you have a lot of work to do. You know, we couldn't even take down a Bjorning in 5 minutes. That is of rank 7, I think. It wasn't a high rank Bjorning, but yeah, don't expect to be. Oh, is that Russian in chat? You know, is that Russian? I'm pretty sure that's Russian.
I don't know what TP is. Though.
TP. I can't think of what a TP means. I mean, all turbine points. All right, check it in chat. ggmyster says tap dead. My experience of Creepside questing was pretty good. Could farm the hand-ins ahead of time, and sometimes other players would trade you the hand-ins. Yeah, I mean, which server were you on for Creepside? For me, Riddermark Creepside was decent.
I'm guessing TP is TR because I just found them.
TP's what?
TR, I guess.
Oh, so they're inside? Okay, gotcha. Oh, lag again. Warg's coming out of stealth. But yeah, what server were you on, ggmyster, for Creepside? I mean, for me, Riddermark was decent overall, but Creepside, we had more enemies there. Wiga and I, more than friends. Landrel, though, it was a fresh start, and yeah, I think Landrel Creepside was decent. Like we have a pretty close friend, I suppose, that went primarily and played Creepside for a while, which was Shaggy. He just went on his warg and never came back for like a year. So I guess the community Creepside on Landrel must be pretty decent. I don't know about Arkenstone. This is my first time, well, not my first time, but my first time in like a year and a half jumping into Arkenstone Creepside, sorry. Whoa! Whoa! Okay.
Oh my god.
They're doing the stairs camping thing. They're just waiting for creeps to show up either from the bottom or come down from the top. Okay. I should have known better. It just shows you how out of the game I am. I am rusty as hell. Oh man. In chat, 19 inside TR. No, 10, my bad. So OOC has just 10 creeps inside TR. So that's, I guess that's the agenda for the night usually. We've got their keep. They want it back. Didn't really see too many creeps there trying to defend it. Okay, check it in chat. ggmyster says Elendilmere was the server I played Creepside on. Yeah, Elendilmere was the unofficial oceanic server, Elendilmere. And I had to choose between Elendilmere or Riddermark. The only reason I ended up on Riddermark was because it was when I first joined, not first joined, but when I came back for free to play. When you open up the client, LOTRO client for the first time, the launcher, it will tell you recommended server. Like the one it recommended for me was Riddermark. So, and I do like everything that has to do with Rohan. I love the Rohirrim. I love the, you know, that horse culture, that Anglo-Saxon feel about, you know, the people of Rohan. And I love King Theoden. So I was like, yeah, sure. The Riddermark server sounds great. And that's how I ended up on Riddermark, even though research told me that Elendilmere was the unofficial oceanic server. Ooh, look at that. So there's a fight going on in the back door, and I can see everything that's happening at the top. So what I can do is I can just jump down and jump back up. Wait. Okay, so that wasn't back door, that was actually downstairs. And that's why I was getting the effect. So they're right underneath us. So they're probably going to chase us all the way up here into the...
Yeah, they're charging.
Okay, and once they get us out the back door, that's when they want to go on and pull the tyrant. We are so helpless up here, like...
Yeah, when they're in the timer room, maybe.
There's 10 of them.
Here they come.
I only count like 7 of us. So, let's see what they got. You out there? Alright. I'll join you.
Oh no, just trying to drag them.
Stunned. Okay, here comes the lore master. Funny, I don't remember being stuck in a sticky gourd all night, like, or any of those ground AoE skill attacks.
Oh, maybe he's not in real life.
Come on, you guys want your keep? Come get it. There's two unranked reavers here. Oh, sign of power command. What is that? Oh. Increased attack duration and power rating. So this is where you could buy pots. Oh, I have pots actually. What is this? Okay, that's restore morale. I'm gonna put that there. And you can also eat food. Eating food will. Oh, son of a gun! Hello there, burglar. Did not see you. Okay, there he goes in stealth. So he's just kind of gauging the numbers in here, hide in plain sight. But yeah, you can eat food. That's my crude map. Oh, that's the crude map to Gramswood. So that's the one that's 1 hour, and the one in the deed is a minute. You have salts as well. These things are just like remove CC effects, and all these things as a creep you can buy from vendors way back in Grams, which is your HQ. So you don't have to do anything special for it. But for the higher tiered ones, you can turn in. You can get a bunch using commendations if you want to. Alrighty. I have a feeling they're still at the stairs. I think so. Yes, they are. Yep, they're waiting at the stairs. They're trying to get us to come down there. So it's a matter of perseverance. Which group can get them to fight on their grounds? I mean, they're in the keep. The ball is pretty much in anybody's park now. We, as the Freeps, can go push them down there. We can go grab them, or we could wait in the Tyrant's room and let them come and get us. So now it's basically a tug of war. All right, back to chat. ggmyster says you should use that little death at the foot of the stairs as a highlight. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I'll probably make that a highlight and do that. Yeah, you know what? For the first time tonight, I actually looked at my OBS and I just realized how jarring wearing an orange t-shirt is. Like, orange is not my color, you guys. I think my favorite color is black, but unfortunately today, like, orange was the first shirt in the drawer for me, so I was like, okay, I'll wear orange, and it just does not match with the green, the Razer earphones, and the black chair. I mean, orange is so not my color. I'll take note of that. I'll never wear orange on stream again. Okay, here's they're up.
You look like Naruto.
I look like what?
Naruto.
Naruto? Okay. I actually don't watch Naruto, so I don't know. But I know what he looks like, so I guess that.
He's all bright orange, right?
Yeah. I need to go Google that after the stream. Okay, come on, push, push, push. There's only like 5 of us up here, and if the Defiler drops, we're pretty much dead anyway. It's that big group that we had earlier on camping GV is no longer out, at least from what I can tell. Menti says, I picked Riddermark because of the line in the movie when Aragorn and Gimli and Legolas meet Eomer. I remember you telling me this before. Oh, okay, they're pushing. Finally, once they realize, because I mean, if you have a Berg, you may have already snuck up in here and see our numbers, so you might as well push. So we've got no one in the keep now. But the back door is still accessible to us. The line in the... Ooh. Ooh, wait for me, Gasterk. Wait for me. Wait for me. This is not a 1v1, so I can pretty much jump in here and tag him and try and get him. Let's get the KB. Oh,
Good job.
I didn't. The BA. Is that a BA? Yeah, the BA got him. Can't even pronounce.
Tagged him.
Yeah. Vimbildange? That's a funny name for a BA. Look, I'll read it out. Vimblidange Chakakao. No, Chow. Yeah, Chow Cacao. Vimblidange Chow Cacao. That's a great name for a BA. Fantastic. One of the best names I've ever seen on a BA. Oh boy. Let's see if they're at the Tyrant's room. Are you in TR or?
Yeah, I'm back door.
Okay, back door. We're coming. Oh, what is that? It's a dit. Someone over there. Somebody's dit. Oh, there's a wart. Damn it. Soldier Fan Mao. Okay, they're starting to clear. I think they're starting to clear upstairs. Taskmaster room is clear, but there are dead wargs everywhere. It's like dead wargs. I've passed by 3 so far. I think they are on the Tyrants. I could be wrong. I'm just gonna go check. No, they're not. They're basically farming us in the keep. That's what they're doing.
Smart.
Oh, right in front of you, right in front of you. Back it up. Back it up. This BA must be thinking, why is my luck so shit today? I'm in a room with 2 greeny reavers. Hang in there, Aptus. Survive. Survive. Oh my god. Down, down, down. Get down to Goblin Town. So this is the backdoor game. I mean, the thing about doing this is creeps won't chase us down here because once they use the backdoor in a keep they don't own, they can't use it to get back up. They can use it to go down, but they can't go back up. If we own the keep, we can.
Oh my god.
What's
There's
up?
so many of them.
Whoa! I just had a quick look. Yeah, there's a lot of reaps. They really want TR back.
They don't even want TR, they're just farming us.
Which is the
smarter
a benefit. Yeah, I mean, if there wasn't any creeps out defending it, it'll just be a boring takeover. But because we're here, might as well call in the friends, right? Put it out there and kill. Hey, we got lots of creeps tonight, or the morning, depending. Oh, we got the one defiler up there, just holding the staff, and I don't even know what he's doing. Staying alive. Alright, check it in chat meantime. Too much is each creep has tracking items as well. That is right. Oh, we have a hunter at the back here. Lixia, only rank 6. We can take this one on. Only rank 6 hunter. We can definitely take this one down. Now, I feel sorry for this hunter because she definitely did not get the memo that the creeps are at the back door. So, she tried to come in and... yeah, she's dead. Thank you, wargs. She must be like, are you guys in TR? Yeah, back door. Trolled. I mean, I would never do that to a fellow Freep when I'm on Creepside. You know, I'm more of the... the nice player, but I could just imagine that happening because there's lots of, you know, trolley type players in PvMP anyway. Let's go upstairs and check it out. And this Defiler, I wonder if he tried picking up that Warg, or that Warg just went AFK in there. Yeah, not a good 10 minutes for Warg so far. Okay, they're definitely coming out. Wiga. I saw them take a look at us up here, and they're like...
drooling?
Yeah. Nothing so far, but then again, they've got bricks. they're on the Tyrant. I see the Tyrant talking in chat. And again, the Tyrant is the main guy in the room that you want to kill so that the keep will turn. And depending on the Freep DPS, which again I have no idea. I haven't played Creepside for 2 years. I don't know. Oh nope, nope. They only touched him. Get out of there. Get out of there, Wiga. Run. I think they pulled him to the usual. Yeah, okay. I see him moving to that side of the room. They're on him. We don't have the numbers to go in and wipe them. There's one. What is that? Rank 10, 11 Chieftain. One high rank Defiler. A rank 7 or 8 Warg, and then 2 Greeny Reavers. There's nothing we can do. At this point, if we go in, we're only going to give them a free kill. But the keep is generally theirs. I'm trying to look at the Tyrant here, see his health. He has about 8 million health, and that's going down somewhat. Traps everywhere, man. I just stepped into a trap.
I stepped into like 5.
But if you open your inventory, you should have like a stun pot.
I already used it.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna fight for my keep and for my Tyrant and for Mordor and Sauron, and I'm dead, so screw that. Congratulations, Freeps, you have TR, which also means you want to get out of this red circle as fast as possible, because whenever a keep flips, the res flips, so these guys are like elite protectors. They will change from like Uruk-hai to human soldiers, and they'll one-shot you if you try and go up to the enemy faction's res circle. So
one time when I was playing in the moors a lot, like an update just happened, and so I was playing landscape, like regular landscape, and I got a bunch of like mobs I didn't want to fight, so I just ran to the res circle expecting one-shotters, but there were no one-shotters.
Were they in the middle of turning, or they just disappeared? That's pretty funny.
No, they killed me because I was like, I grabbed too many.
All right, since we're here, I'm gonna go poison the Hordale. Do you want me to share that quest?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I remember how to. Oh, you have that? Okay, cool. So this is like one of the easiest quests ever in LOTRO PvMP. That is, you just have a barrel that. Oh, that's a big drop. Yeah, I thought the drop I was remembering is actually further down. I thought I could just jump into the water and make it easy, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought we could drop to the top of the waterfall too.
Yeah, I think it's. Oh, it's back there. The one we were looking at, it's actually way back there. So.
Oh yeah, it's coming off the frozen river.
Yeah. Well, we are so rusty. Okay, so let's click the poison, and now we're poisoning the river, and that is one of the easiest daily quests you could do as a creep or a freep, and that is gonna net you infamy and 10 combinations, which isn't a lot, but again, it all adds up to reset at the daily. And yeah. Okay, check it in chat here. Nick Squire says prison colors. The color of my top, the orange. All I need is stripes, right? No, I need the thing is, it's got like a turtle collar thing here, but if I had it like if I had a cutaway in the collar area, I would look like I'm definitely in prison clothes. I bought the ghillie suit in BDO and dyed it yellow with red legs. Look like a giant chicken. And we got nerdy Cat World in chat. Hey, Nerdy Cat World, welcome to stream. Nerdy Cat also says, do you plan to stream more Lord of the Rings online? I may. I mean, tonight is the PvMP stream. It's usually Friday nights are my PvP stream, so I usually jump around to different MMOs and PvP there. So in the future, like, I'm definitely gonna run out of things to play, so I'm definitely gonna recycle that and go back and do the same things So maybe in the future I could come back and do PvMP from the Creepside. If you mean more PvE streams, I probably will. Like, in terms of LOTRO, I'm kind of done with the Mordor expansion. So the next thing that's coming out is update 22, Northern Mirkwood, which I do want to check out. So that could be for my Tuesday streams, which are my side quest series on Tuesday. So yeah, if that answers your question, I will probably stream some update 22. Check out Mordor. Sorry, what's Northern Mirkwood in update 22. Now, I think I have to pay for that, right? That's a quest pack, I think. Yeah, it's a quest pack. Oh boy. Angmar's forces lay claim to Baradhor's and outposts. Oh, okay, so I see. We kind of lost an outpost earlier, and again, capturing outposts is a daily quest.
We have no...
Oh shoot, you're right. We don't have Lugs anymore. Full name Lugazag, but short name Lugs.
Oh, just cut it. Look. Oh
man. Right, so we're out of arrest. So we are in the same situation that the Freeps were an hour ago. And the thing is, I don't think we have the numbers online to take back Lugs, or that could be a fun thing to show on stream. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna head back to Grams and I'll show you guys the store real quick. Because if you have the money, you can buy your skills. And I know how that sounds, but yeah, I'll go over that in a sec. And after that, I think I'm done for the night. I gotta go work on more videos, you guys. Just a snippet here. It's my second anniversary on YouTube this week, and I have a celebratory video planned. It's done already. That's coming out tomorrow. And then tonight I'm gonna go record some Secret World Legend stuff because the agent system is out. Next week we got Guild Wars 2 episode 2, which Wiga's playing as well. So maybe we could, if you want, Wiga, we could do something with the story.
I was gonna ask you about that. Since it drops on Tuesday, are you gonna stream it?
Tuesday. The timing is perfect actually, because Tuesday's like, oh my god, did we just run into? Okay, it's only one. Let's get rid of this guy and then we'll make the plans. Come on, kill him. Yuri Wood, that's his name. Yuri Wood. That is a minstrel, and if I was a creep, oh, what's the name of that skill? Play dead?
Flop?
Flop, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hate the flop. I hate flops. But minstrels are really, I mean, back when I was playing, really OP class. Range DPS. I mean, look at the amount of creeps that are wailing on him right now. But he's almost down. I think we'll get him. Yep, there we go. Minstrel Slayer, tier 1. Yay. I'm still nowhere near to like rank 1 or whatever, but hey, tonight's been really productive, you know, in terms of going out. I didn't expect to get fights, you know, tonight. I really didn't, but we actually got some really good fights. And everyone's killing slugs, so let's kill some slugs. And okay, so for Guild Wars 2, episode 2 of The Living Worlds out on Tuesday. Tuesday your time or Tuesday mine?
My time.
So Tuesday for you will be, if it's Tuesday night, it'll be Wednesday morning for me.
Well, I mean, I think it drops Tuesday morning, so it's Tuesday night.
Yeah. Okay, if it drops Tuesday morning, then yeah, we could do it for next week's. So yeah, I forgot the name of my own stream things. What did I call it? Side quest. Yeah, side quest. So side quest next week. We'll jump into Guild Wars 2. For episode 2, a bug in the system. The trailer. Did you see the trailer, by the way? That was so awesome.
Yeah.
That was great.
I saw it on I was just scrolling through my IG and I was like, oh my god, there's a new trailer.
Wait, Guild Wars 2 is on Instagram?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Guild Wars 2 has an Instagram. Come on, Lotro, get on Instagram. I want to see like you know, pictures of Gandalf and Aragorn in game, and you know. That'll be pretty funny. Middle Earth on Instagram, like LOTRO on Instagram. Alright, so that's the plan, guys. Saturday, the 2nd anniversary celebration video is coming out, and in that video, it's pretty fun. I talk about all the MMORPGs I reviewed on my channel so far. That's a pretty interesting video to watch. Sunday's probably when I'm going to put out the Secret World Legends video, talking about the agent system. Sunday night, of course, Black Desert Online stream number 4. Nothing on Monday. I'm going to rest like hell because it's been crazy working for the past 3 days on videos and stuff. Tuesday, Guild Wars 2, and yeah, that's the plan. That's the short-term plan. I don't want to make any long-term plans because it's a crazy period for me, starting end of February, starting early March. So yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up. I'm just checking on chat here. Menti says, "Lol, I did that last night, and I had 20 creeps waiting out of my flop." That's the thing, you know. The flop minstrels, when they flop, it's just like you can't attack them for a set amount of time. So in the mind of a creep, you're like, you know, flop all you want. I'm gonna be here waiting for you when you get back up, and kill you for doing that. So, all right. Before I go, I was gonna check that store, right? Okay, so LOTRO store will look different when you're playing on the creep side. Wow, that took a while to load. Okay, let me just drag this up here. Okay. So, what you can do as a creep player, I think I can make that bigger. Yeah, I can make it bigger. Well, actually, making it bigger doesn't really make a difference because it doesn't zoom in. So under sales, we got sales. Nothing's on sale, creep side. So account, no, it's under character, monster play. That's where you want to go. Class skills. So traditionally, if you don't spend any money, what you have to do as a free-to-play monster player is you got to go rank up, you know, by fighting, by doing the daily quests and all that stuff. And at certain ranks, you'll unlock certain skills. That's how it works. But you can buy your skills directly off the LOTRO store. So, for example, like Reavers, there are some really powerful skills that you can usually only get at like a certain rank. Like Impale, for example, is a very high rank skill. But you can buy it from the store right now, even at rank 0, and then you can equip it. So that is one way how I suppose LOTRO does make money, Creepside, because a lot of players these days, because you didn't have this option way back in the day. You simply had to grind out your skills and traits and everything. But now LOTRO gives you the option to just buy out your class. So if you want to be powerful, I mean, the thing is, you still ranks and Audacity will give you stats. So if you want to rank up your Audacity, whatever, you still have to go and do it the traditional way. Go out, kill, earn your accommodation, and spend it that way. But for skills, you can just buy it off the store using TP or LP as it's known now. So you can see like the Reaver starter bundle that's going to give you a certain amount of skills and everything. You got corruptions, and then all the other skills you can buy a la carte. Same thing for class traits. Some of them traditionally unlocked only by ranking up. Now you can buy them right off the bat. So I mean, you can have that argument on whether or not Creepside is pay to progress, pay to win, whatever. People can just buy out their classes, but in my experience, you can buy the best skills. That doesn't mean you're gonna be a good player. I mean, when you're out in the moors, like in a 1v1 situation, whatever, you know, it still takes experience and skills to know what you're doing around the moors. I mean, if you're a new player, if you want to buy all your buffs and boosts and all that stuff, that's totally up to you. I wouldn't recommend it because I think there's a lot of things that you need to learn from Creepside perspective, and then I would say spend the money and buy whatever you want. But yeah, it is an option there if you wanted to. Oh, you can buy what Easterling longsword appearance. So I guess there's cosmetics now for Creepside in terms of swords. I never knew that. That's kind of new. Oh. Arabani's now following on Twitch. Thank you, Arabani. Thank you for the support. Welcome to the Twitch channel, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, if you're a LOTRO player, I haven't been playing LOTRO, or I haven't done PvMP in close to 2 years, so you know, tonight's my PvP fight night, so I thought let's do some LOTRO PvMP. Could be fun, and it was fun. And unfortunately, I've got to end the stream pretty soon, but you know it's gonna be saved on the archives, and I'm gonna import this over to YouTube as well, so you can watch the full 2 hour plus. Was it 2 hour plus? Yeah, it's almost 2 hours in length of stream. So, but yep, that's just the overall thing with the store. If you have the money and you want to start playing or joining fights to last longer, not necessarily kill people, because again that comes down to experience and skill, and if you know what you're doing with your class. But if you want to right off the bat buy all your skills, buy all your corruptions and traits, you can do it with LOTRO points. Don't know how much it's going to cost, but you could definitely, you know. What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, look at that in chat. There's people needing BAs, but the group's only for rank 9 onwards. I think it's us. We're like the only greenies out there running around. Oh, what was that? We got Menti says, sure times 1,000. Yay, good LOTRO play. Thank you, Menti. That's so awesome. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, it feels so good to be back in LOTRO. Doing some PvMP. I mean, I do have that itch, you know. It's like maybe bringing the captain out again, but I'm so indecisive. Like 1 minute I'll say I want to do PvMP with my captain again, and the other minute I'm like, I don't have the time.
I was watching one of the LOTRO streamers last night, and I was like, man, I kind of want to go to the moors again, but also, like, none of my tunes are geared for it, and I know if I go out there, I'll just die.
Yeah, same here. I mean, none of my tunes are, because that's the thing, you know. I mean, it's not exactly gear dependent. Like way back when Audacity first came out, all of us, you know, the people that we used to go out in the moors with, some of them in chat here, Wiga, Menti in chat, we all used to be part of a decent rating alliance, and we used to go to the moors a lot, and all of us did we'd keep up with the gear, we'd have our Audacity up, and when Essences came out, that was when I started to not care about the gear so much, because oh man, I thought about going to Creepside and showing you guys what that is, but I can't enter GV, so I can't do it. Sorry guys, because I'm not a subscriber. But the new gear, correct me if I'm wrong, Wiga, but the new Creepside gear is has Essence sockets too, right? In addition to Audacity.
I think so. I don't know, I dropped VIP too.
So we're both out of the... So if anybody PvMPs in Twitch chat right now, feel free to let us know what the current gearing is like for Creepside, because the last time I remember it, you know, you had the essences in the new PvMP armor, the Creepside armor, and for me, like, I haven't tried to gear my captain with any of that. So the last time I was actually out in the moors, I was like wearing old level 100 armor, I think. Level 100, 105 armor. And I didn't even fill in the sockets. Because it was just too much work, you know? It's just like, Like, should I build a PvE gear set and leave it there? Should I build a PvP? That's what I used to do. We used to have, for all of us that did in the endgame scene, you know, we'd have separate gear sets. Multiple gear sets. I think it's the same for all of us. PvE set and then the PvP set. And we'd just chuck the other in the bank or whatever, and then because there's like a bank in GV, when you get out there you could just open the bank and grab whatever you want in PvP. So maybe, I mean, if there's a special reason to do it, then because I do have a bunch of mithril coins, and I think you can access the moors on Creepside using mithril coins, so if there's a reason for it, then maybe.
Yeah, it's like 20 MC for 6 hours.
That's not too bad, I don't think. I mean, 6 hours, I mean, that's
more
than
enough. And it doesn't, I mean, if you log off, and then it doesn't keep taking when you log off.
Oh, that's pretty handy. That's actually pretty handy. I didn't know that, because I thought, like, 6 mithril coins today is just like a one-time use. So, But yeah, I think I need to go back and Landy and check how much, because I was gonna say I had like a 500. No, was it how many? I've got 225 mithril coins on this on my wallet here, but then I just realized that I'm on Arkenstone, so this is not exactly this is not my Landrival character. So Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know how much I have on Landroll, but that, yeah, we could make it happen. Okay, check in chat. Menti says yes. There's 2 slots. So there's 2 slots on the free armor gear, which means if you have the essences, you could probably slot that in and be effective. The thing is, I don't even know if there's like more specific essences. I don't know if that's a thing. So yeah, it'll be interesting. You're trying to gear up again. I'm so far behind. I mean, I am a level 115 on my captain on Landroll. My legendary items at max. That's the only thing I've updated consistently. That was just my ally. That's fully maxed out. But gear wise, I'm a bit of a poor man's captain at the moment. So yeah, we'll try and find something to do that. Menti says I got my 4th beast last night. Whoa, Menti, you're doing more PvMP than Wiga and I combined. What rank are you, Menti, on here on Arkenstone? Are you any close to like CG yet? Because that'll be pretty awesome.
Like 7.
Rank 7.
6.
On the way up. Keep going, Menti. We got Arabani in chat says, no idea, I do not PvMP, but I think everyone used the same Mordor armor raid set if they can acquire it. Oh, so they're coming to the Moors with the raid set. Oh boy. Do you have that raid set, Wiga? Because I don't know, I didn't do any of the Mordor raids, I'm not sure what the raid set is. But I'm guessing that's a... I would reckon the raid sets are really good, you know, to bring to the Moors, because that's even way back 2-3 years ago. Creeps didn't care about the Audacity because they gained more mastery, you know, physical and tactical mastery by some of the PvE gear, which whatever way you look at it, you can still do a lot of damage to creeps, even without having the Audacity or whatever. So yeah, I could totally see that.
Yeah, last time I played the Moors, a lot of people weren't using the Moors gear. They were just, it was like mostly a mix of Moors gear plus, you know, whatever they're using. PvE.
Well, I don't have any of the new Mordor stuff, so I'm probably gonna go out in like level 105 gear because that's all I got. I think I'll probably go back to Landroll.
I don't even have that much anymore because I had.
Don't tell me you deleted it. You deleted it from space.
I destroyed it.
No. Because those things are gonna take, what is it, 2,500 a piece or something, 3,000 a piece accommodations. That is. So to go back and farm those those gear sets again is gonna be interesting. So anyway, Menti says Wiga's birthday sounds like a good reason to jump back into Creepside PvP. Oh. What do you think, Wiga? I mean, I could try, depending on schedule. I could try. I need to go back and see the mithril coin thing, and if not, then I'll probably get some mithril coins. I mean, if it's 6 hours for 20 MC, but then once you get offline, it apparently doesn't tick. And the fact that, you know, for the streams, I don't do 6-hour streams anymore, so it's not like I'm gonna, you know, consume and everything. But whatever it is, whatever I decide, I'll be sure to let you guys know. I'll update you guys here on Twitch or on Twitter or on my Facebook or on YouTube or whatever. So if you don't already follow that, please do. Appreciate it. And you guys will, you know, be updated on whatever. Menti says no, not CG yet. Maybe one day. Yes, I've been saying that about myself too. Maybe one day. Which is why earlier I was saying, you know, I think it's a good thing I didn't, you know, do the whole thing until CG, because then I wouldn't come back to LOTRO, because there's no reason to in terms of PvP.
What, you wouldn't rank another tune to CG?
No. For me, there's only one tune, Wiga. It's the captain. Like I just can't see. I can't even play something else anymore. It's just like, why? I've poured in all that, you know, all that hours into this one character that when I think about when I think about doing it on
like,
another,
I had like 12 different tunes.
Yeah. I mean I have a huge amount of tunes and most of them are pretty high up, but now I think at the turn of 2014 going into 2015, that was when I felt like really, oh, I can't I can't maintain I can't maintain my army of alts. I gotta stick with one. So that was the captain. So now today, when I think about going and doing everything that I've done on my captain on another tune, I can't. Like, I'll just be like, oh my god, can't do it. Unless you know, unless I hit the lottery and win $1 million and I don't have to work for the rest of my life, and there's like 48 hours in a day instead of 24. Yeah, I totally outplay 2 MMOs a day for 10 hours a day. And getting to CG will be on my top priority, because for the longest time I'm still getting infamy. How is that? Oh, are you out there killing things?
Of course. You think I'm just gonna sit around?
That's true. I'm streaming. I'm doing a lot of talking out of my mouth, and Wiga obviously gets bored hearing my voice, so she goes out and kills things. That's the Wiga I know. And I guess that's it for the stream here, guys. I'm just gonna say real quickly, thank you to everybody that joined for tonight. Tonight was really fun to come back to LOTRO, not for PvE, but for PvMP, something Wiga and I really, and Menthy in chat, and a few others in chat. PvMP was one of our favorite things to do in LOTRO, still is. I don't think that'll ever change, even though, you know, we've jumped around now and see a whole bunch of different MMORPGs. I do love PvP. That's the thing, you know, when I first started playing MMOs, I avoided it simply because of the whole confrontation nature and everything, but it's become, I love PvE, I love PvP, and PvP, you know, LOTRO's PvMP has always been a fun thing. So it's always nice to come back and play this with friends. It's yeah, I had fun tonight. So I hope you guys watching the stream had a lot of fun. And again, thank you guys for watching. Menthy, thank you for the cheers and the bits. That was really generous. One day, if you ever start streaming, I will, you know, return the favor. And yeah, hope you guys have a great Friday. Those of you in the western side of the world, and those of you in my side of the world, have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow in some videos, and Sunday for the video stream. So yeah, a big thank you to Wiga for joining me tonight. Hope you had fun, Wiga.
I did.
Hey, chat's telling me you got 250 commendations. How in the hell did you get that much? Did you 1v1 somebody?
No, I completed a D.
Oh,
I killed 20 players.
she killed 20 players. I'm slacking. What am I doing? I'm not doing anything. She's already got 20 players. That's why you know, Wiga's like the perfect PvMP partner in crime. You know, she's always there to remind me that I could do better. All right, guys, I am out of here. Thank you guys so much. See you guys soon. Laters.